Happy Monday morning, students. Welcome to COMM 450 Week 10, Getting to Yes. This is the second portion of our semester, the negotiation phase. But first of all, congratulations, you did it. You got through the midterm. And I think this meme is very appropriate. You got over that first hurdle of the midterm. Whether you had to study, and slowly walk up to that hurdle and step over it, or you were able to just run or sprint and leap over it, either way, you completed it. Great job. And I have tried to grade them as quickly as I could throughout the week so you have time to study for the retake. And as soon as I am notified that the second attempt is available, I will let you know. It should be today or tomorrow, and it will be open for 2 days for you to retake it. And the retake will be for partial credit, and then your final score will be a composite of the two. Okay, so hopefully all of you have your Getting to Yes books. If you haven't, please be sure to get it ASAP. There is an online version. I have both, and I do like the online version just because you can search different topics as you're doing your guiding questions that we'll talk about next, or also as you're studying for the final. Okay, so please, as I've mentioned before, be aware of your outcomes and competencies and your activities, and also notice that you do not have a capture. With this book, you have guiding questions instead of a capture. So I just want to make sure you're all aware that that is going to be a different looking assignment this time. Okay, so as I've mentioned last week, you will be doing a negotiation this week. So I have listed the partnerships on the announcement page. I also listed them last week. Be sure to fill out the interest document, and then you're going to post the link to your negotiation as well. So just make sure it's recorded, whether it's Zoom or Google Hangouts, Screencast-O-Matic, Teams, whatever works for you. Just make sure that you include the link in your assignment submission. Okay, so one of the important concepts you're going to be learning this week is the importance of separating the people from the problem. We need to learn to separate people from the problem and to start thinking outside of the box. And this is going to apply to all areas of your life. It's going to apply to your involvement in church and in the community, professional, and family. And an example that I have from my own life is I was in the Relief Society presidency in my ward, and we had a huge ward and many sisters. And a lot of the sisters felt very disconnected and not involved, or that people weren't aware of them. And so we all had different ideas about how to help with unity and to try and make the problem better, but none of us had the same idea. So then we took a step back from all of our own ideas and tried to be very prayerful about what the solution was. And then we really realized that if we could help all of the sisters to focus on Christ and serving as Christ would, then this would help. And as we all tried to take a step back and look at each other's perspectives, but be prayerful about it first, then we were able to come up with a plan that we all felt good about. So, how do we tell if a negotiation is effective? So, there's 3 elements. 1, identify a wise agreement. 2, was it efficient in nature? And 3, was it amicable, or was the relationship undamaged by the negotiation? So let's take this situation in my Relief Society presidency. So did we come up with a wise agreement? Yes, we did. The importance was for us to help the sisters to focus on the Savior and living a service-filled, charitable life. 2, was it efficient in nature? Yes, it definitely helped the sisters in our ward. And 3, was it amicable and was the relationship undamaged? Yes, it brought us closer together as a Relief Society presidency.